everyone, my name is Lena. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be walking you through my budget for the month of May. What I planned, what I spent, and what I learned, and how I'm adjusting for my next month. Whether you're budgeting for the first time or you're just here for some inspiration, I hope this video helps you build better money habits. So let's get started. I'm going to start with my income for the month of May. So this template I created myself, but this first page I did take from a YouTuber because I really liked her layout. So I'm going to show you, I created this financial tracker to, budget my income, as well as this May income tab here that summarizes all of my income for this top section. And then I have the May transactions page, which summarizes all of my expenses and the money I put in my sinking funds down below here. So let's get started. So for the month of May, my total income from my paychecks, my full-time job, I projected it to be $3,668.68, and my actual was in fact $3,668.68. Now I do clean every other weekend. This can vary. Sometimes I clean more, sometimes less. But for the month of May, I projected my cleaning income to be $280. So my total here was in fact $160. The reason for that is because one of the weekends, it was like Mother's Day and it was Memorial Weekend. So unfortunately I had to miss 3 weekends, so that's why it was only for just one weekend. Okay, so my high yield savings interest income, I don't budget for this just because it varies so much, as well as the extra income. So for the high yield savings interest income, I didn't budget anything, but I got about $42.54. Now for my extra income as well, I also didn't budget for this. My total for this was $760.17. So in total, so I budgeted $3,948. My total income was $46.39. Now I always budget for my rollover from the prior month income, and I expected $704.16 and I got $704.16 here. Now I did have to pull from my sinking funds of $860, and I will talk about this later on in the video. But for that, I predicted $860 and it was actually $28.60. So huge change there, which I will talk about later on. So my total, including the rollover in the sinking funds, is about $8,195.55. So not too bad. In case you guys are wondering where these numbers are coming from, I do keep a tab of my May income. This is where every month I will go in and I will input all my income every time I get, a paycheck, my, credit card cash back, my cleanings, my high yield interest income, and like any reimbursements from a variety of different places that I get. I will mark them here, and then they flow to this top section here. Next up are my expenses. So we'll start with my sinking funds. This blue section here is all my sinking funds that I will contribute to monthly. So for my emergency sinking fund, I expected $318.60, and that was $318.60, so that's good. My car insurance is a non-negotiable. Every month I will contribute $171. So for this, it was $171. I technically don't even have to contribute to my car insurance sinking fund for a couple of months if I didn't want to, because I've been contributing this month every month, and plus interest income, I'm already over like $400. It's because my insurance, I moved recently, so my insurance went down, but I still like to contribute the same amount just in case. I ever move, you know, and insurance goes up, it's just good to have extra money in there. So that vacation travel sinking fund, I recently started contributing to this even more. The reason for that is because I'm traveling in December for a couple of weeks, and I want to make sure I have enough money because I'm going to another country. So I budgeted $125, and that was $614.20. It's because I also got, from my work, I got some extra money, so I ended up putting it to this account. My car maintenance, $150. I've been recently putting more money towards this because you just never know with cars. You just never know what can come up, and it's good to be safe. So I will budget every month for $150. So for that, it was $150. My taxes, I didn't budget anything, and that was $0. Health and beauty, I didn't budget anything, and that was $0. So this peace of mind sinking fund is just like, it's like an emergency sinking fund, except this is a joint sinking fund with my fiance. The reason I created this, it's mainly just like a cushion for both of us. You know, like if I contribute $100 every month and like my fiance has like an emergency situation where he doesn't have money or something and he needs like some extra cash, that's what this is for. You know, it's just for both of us, no matter who's contributing. And I decided to contribute about $100 every month. This brokerage account, I didn't budget anything, but I did contribute to that about $2,000. Utilities, $43.96. Now me and my fiance are renting an apartment, and we split our utilities, internet, and rent. So this is half, and the total for the utilities, $43.96, and it was $43.96, and same with internet. It's about $63 per month. Where I live, I have Comcast, so half of that is $31.50. Rent, $704.50, and that was in fact $704.50. Household, I budgeted $70. This is more like miscellaneous things I'll buy for the household, like pots and pans, decorations, could be anything. So I budgeted $70, and that was in fact $47.24. And I will show you guys what I bought. So I budgeted $47.24. So I keep track of all my transactions here. So this just, I can put a description here, which can be anything I want, you know, just to give me a clue as to what I did. The vendor, you know, it's where I purchase things from. Restaurants here, or this is just the expense category. This is how I categorize them. And then I have here amount paid, the various different credit cards, bank account that I use. Here it automatically populates what I use, the percentage of cash back, and here it calculates, you know, the potential cash back that I earn here. So if I sort this by household, I love this. I love to filter it because then you can easily check to see what makes up that. So clear. And I want household. Okay. So for household, I went to TJ Maxx and bought 2 notebooks, candles, and socks. So that's really cool. And this filter is so nice. You can select all and you're back to the same page. And you can sort by anything. Vendor, category, date, whatever it is you want. Groceries, I budgeted $450. Unfortunately, this was lower, I believe. Yeah, $277.95. It's because I budgeted $75 for restaurants, and unfortunately, I was way over budget on this. $365.92. Yeah, this is one of those areas I really need to work on for the month of June, which I'm working on that. And gas is $250. my gas is really good on gas. The reason I budgeted more, normally it's like $180, but the reason I budgeted more was because I had some extra trips I needed to take for work, which I did get reimbursed for gas, but that's the reason I budgeted here. Like, it's higher this month. So that was actually lower. I budgeted $250 just in case, and it was actually in fact $211.68. Health and beauty, I didn't budget anything, but that was $32.73. Let's see, health and beauty. So if we go back here and we clear this. Okay, health and beauty. Yeah, so I took a couple of trips to CVS, and that's what health and beauty consists of. Next one, supplements. So $150 there. I believe I had like fuel, I had some protein powder and something else. $150, and that was $170.21, so not too bad. Medical, $50. These are mainly just like co-pays, prescriptions, whatever else, including medical related expenditures. That was $162.29. Yeah, honestly, doctor visits and all those co-pays, they really do add up. I definitely underestimated myself. Pet expenses, I budgeted $50 because I knew I needed to get a cat litter for my 2 cats. So $50, and that was $234.96. It's because I had bought like a few extra things of litter. And then what else? Oh, and there was a vet visit that I had included in that as well. So yeah, so my fiance gave me $96 towards it. Went to Petco to get some litter, and then the Petco was for a nail clipper and a de-shedder brush, and then I got the litter for $94.54. And then yeah, the vet visit, of course, my cat had to get some medication for treatment, stuff like that, so that's what that $191.71 is. So let's get back to here. Snacks, energy drinks, budgeted $50, and that was $47.76. So good. Gym is $10.65, and that was in fact $10.65. Personal training, that was my last month of doing personal training, so I canceled a couple days before. So budgeted $210, but it was a little cheaper than that. It was $196. So my phone bill, budgeted $261.81. I purchased a 12-month plan, so $261.81 and $261.81. I was intending to get a wax for the month of May, but ended up not doing that. So that was zero. Travel, budgeted nothing, but that was $404.89. It's because I decided to visit my friend in Orlando, decided to budget for that, so that's what $404.89 is for. It was for the hotel and then, whatever else I needed to get there. Clothing, budgeted $25, and that was $130.20. What did I buy for clothing? Let's check. Yes. I purchased some things from Quince, undergarments for $64. There was like credit that I got from my Amex credit card, and then I got a dress and 2 shirts. The dress was for an event I had to go to, and 2 shirts for work. So yeah, a total of $130.20. Definitely went over budget there. Car insurance, my car insurance here is quite pricey. It was more than that. It was like $900 and some, and it went down because I moved. So my car insurance was $860. Credit card rewards, these are just various, credit rewards I get from my credit cards. to offset my balance and my total, which is income. So my total is $20.71 for a total of $75.27.24, which this does include my sinking funds. So not too shabby. I will work on getting my expenses better for next month, but in total, not too bad. I will take it. Oh yeah. So yeah, lots of red there. Alright, I think that was it for my May budget. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I will talk to you again sometime soon. So thanks for sticking to the end. Alright, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.